If you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Courtside Financial Podcast, where we talk about business and technology. Today, we're going to be responding to someone who is bearish on NIO and has left a comment on the last video that I posted. Now, this person has bankruptcy fears, and like I responded to his comment when I get done with everything that I was doing today, because I did have a lot to do today. It is 8:19 over here where I'm just now recording this video. I was going to respond to him with a comprehensive video. So this is going to be a great video. If you're new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and click the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any cool content. Okay, so this guy, Dulu Mulu, I believe, said, I don't think there's an issue of just finding additional funding with NIO. It's a bit worse than that. As I posted in another video, what you didn't spend too much time on in this video, unfortunately, purposefully, from NIO's Q1 earning is that of March 31st, they have about 14 billion RMB in cash, but NIO also has about 40 billion RMB in short-term liabilities. That's a lot of money, of which short-term loans and account payable notes together alone exceed 24 billion RMB, which means they need to pay suppliers, payrolls, or other entities short-term, meaning ASAP, more money than they currently have as cash on hand. They are effectively, by definition, bankrupt. Now let me pause right there because that statement's false. You guys stay tuned. We're going to get into my complete refutation, and I do want to know what you guys think below. But back to what he was saying. They are also incidentally burning about $600 million per quarter US dollars. To put this into perspective, in 2019, they had far less liabilities and were close to shutting down operations until the Hefei government bailed them out in a last-minute operation. They had already delayed paying salaries at the start of 2020. This cash infusion of $740 million, 5.3 billion RMB from the Abu Dhabi fund is only a small desperate band-aid compared to NIO's current dire financial situation. The situation is so bad, in fact, that NIO is willing to sell 5% of the company to the Emirates to get it, and issuing, i.e. diluting the stock. And not to forget Tencent, one of NIO's angel investors / founders, which once held the biggest amount of shares, about 124 million Class A shares, was willing to liquidate 48 million shares at $8.47. Yes, $8 US, not 30, not 20, not 10, but $8 US. That should give a pretty good idea of how big money in China is believing in NIO. Tencent has now reduced their stake in NIO to about 76 million shares. That's about a 40% haircut. Check the latest SEC filing form, blah, blah, blah. I already read this way before you commented. The question is now, will they find someone else that is gullible enough to invest in this broken business venture, which seems to be pretty far off from anything that remotely smells like profitability? My thing here is, if you don't like a company, why are you consistently following it and consistently making commentary on it and worried about where I put my money? Mostly speak on news about the company because I like to follow the company and it keeps me intertwined and in tune with what's going on. This whole entire channel just happens to be a byproduct of that. But anyways, we'll get into what I have to say right now. First, let's clarify a few things to ensure an accurate understanding for the viewers here. You say that NIO has 14 billion RMB in cash after their Q1's earning. That is not true. You can simply go look at the Q1 earnings report, and what you'll see is that NIO has about 37.8 billion RMB in cash, which equates to about 5.5 billion as of March 31st, 2023. Additionally, the recent cash infusion from the Abu Dhabi-backed firm CYVN of around 740 million puts NIO to a stronger cash position of closer to over 6.2 billion US dollars for the conversion. So your first statement is completely wrong here. Now, CYVN currently holds a 7% stake in NIO after everything is said and done. They've gained 5% through new shares via way of dilution, and then they were so confident in NIO that they actually went and bought an extra about 2% from Tencent, like you mentioned in your comment. This demonstrates NIO's capital raising ability, the confidence and support that they're able to get from strategic investors. Now, NIO's current liabilities were 5.9 billion as of Q1 2023. That's a number that needs to be carefully managed, correct? I won't ignore that. It's worth knowing that NIO, like many growing companies, will need additional capital in the future. This is a common practice to support R&D and expansion initiatives. And you making it a clear statement saying that Tencent selling their shares is the opposite of a vote of confidence in NIO is not true. We don't have any clarification on that. That's your speculation. It's important to consider that companies are always making strategic decisions based on their financial needs. Tencent still has over 70 million shares of NIO, which is no small number, and that means that they want NIO to succeed as well. Tencent isn't in this to lose money, and they have a massive amount on the table when it comes to NIO. So if them selling their shares and bringing in additional help can help the business, that could also be an option as well. So if you're gonna speculate, you have to provide both sides of the story there. It's interesting to compare NIO's financial journey with that of Tesla, NIO being 9 years old, being founded in 2014, and it also took Tesla 17 years to turn a profit. Both companies have faced financial challenges along the way. If we were to extrapolate this guy's same logic for why NIO is going to go bankrupt, then we would also have to say that Tesla is going to go bankrupt as well. And that's just ludicrous to me. And what I mean by that is based on their cash on hand deficit towards their current liabilities. Tesla's current liabilities have been growing every single year. And I'm speaking about Tesla today. In my opinion, growth companies have their challenges, but I'm optimistic amongst all the bankruptcy chatter when it comes to NIO right now. For the quarter ending March 31st, 2023, Tesla's total current liability were just under 27.5 billion, representing a 27.88% increase year over year. Yet Tesla continues to thrive and expand, demonstrating that a deficit between cash on hand and current liabilities doesn't necessarily indicate an imminent bankruptcy. I welcome all different opinions, and I thank this viewer for raising these points and allowing us to further provide insights into NIO's financial situation. As always, we'll continue to monitor NIO's progress and provide updates on significant development. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this topic. Make sure you click the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. I actually had some other things I wanted to talk about today, but like I said, didn't get home till 8 o'clock, was busy working on things. But I did want to respond to a little bit of the negativity out there. So thank you.